Hello and welcome to Caching Waves. This is an important update for Rune. Just wanted to make everybody aware that I closed my long trade at the moment for Rune with a plan to re-enter. I ended up making about 5.1 to 1 on the original entry, so a really nice trade, plus over 5 units if you play with a 100 unit account. So that was a nice trade. The original entry, you can go check out the previous videos, was somewhere around here. Closed it literally a few minutes ago right here at about a 5 to 1 risk reward, slightly above. And a couple different reasons why I closed that trade, but if you are in it, it's not advice, but I decided to get out just because there's a few different things that can happen here, both suggesting short-term downside. Now, first of all, I wanted to show you the multiple counts particularly available at the moment. I made all these aware in previous videos as well, but at the moment, if we do get an extension, I'd expect to get up and around $3 in this current wave, or a different correction altogether. First of all, let's go over how we track this originally. I mentioned originally that this can be a lot of different things. First, I had this as a triangle like this, potentially before upside. That was one option. Another option, which is currently available, is this is a 3-wave. If you ignore the triangle, this could be an A, B at the bottom here, and then this is 5 waves to complete a flat pattern. No overlap between the wave 1 and wave 4, so potentially a flat as a B wave. If that's the case, we'd have a 3, 3, and then we'd have to come down for 5, still being in an overall 4th wave. This green wave would have to move over as a flat and not overlap the 4th wave invalidation of the larger wave 1 here. And then we go for 5 waves up in our 5th. As you can see. So that's the first correction I'm considering at the moment, because at the moment we're between a extended 5th wave or a flat pattern, which is just 5 waves down before the pivot to the upside. So that was one reason I took off the trade. But now the very bullish scenario I'll show you now is this is just a triangle potentially. We had A, B, C, D, E. It fits really well, got deep retracements. We had a wave 1 up, wave 1 down, right between the 50 and 618 as expected, which leans more towards the extended 5th wave in my view, because just think about this for a second. We always want to go with probabilities, because yes, in the scenario where this is an A, B, C, yes, we had a really deep wave 2. With the guideline of alternation, we'd expect this to be not a deep retracement because wave 2 was so deep. So we would have expected a less of a retracement. And we came down to the regular wave 2 retracement numbers between the 50 and the 618. That's one of the reasons why I think we're actually getting a extended wave here, but still leaving this here just in case we drop through. I can be aware that we're just most likely getting a flat pattern here before more upside. Look for buys just breaking this low here. But in the extended wave, I'm expecting a 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we get our third of our 5th, which should be a pretty explosive wave. And looking at everything else in the market currently, it lines up with most other things. Okay, so if we're going to take that trade, that's what I'm going to do. 100% taking that trade with the alternate plans to take the trade on that flat scenario, not looking to short at the moment. So there's a couple ways to count this. This could be a leading diagonal, where this is our 1, 2. We get third wave here, fourth. Looks like it would have to be a flat. And our fifth complete, or our third could be over here. We got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. I think I like the flat pattern better. Or we still need to make the fifth wave. This could also be a 1, 2, 1, expanded flat. I don't like that actually. No, most likely a leading diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or this could turn into some sort of ending diagonal where we chop up a bit here before coming down to make our wave 2. But either way, I'm out of the trade, out of the long currently. And when this wave ends, which should be at any time or a slightly higher high, but it looks pretty strong to the downside at the moment. I'm going to take the extension of the second 1, 2, figure out the retracement area here. Get right on the pivots. And I'll be looking to buy here at the 382.50 and the 618. Let's see which one's closer. We got 1876, 1885. So I'll use linear scale on this one, the closer of the two. So I'm going to be taking a third of my buys at the 382, a third at the 50, and a third at the 618 to get an average price of 50 if we get all three entries. If I miss an entry and we don't come down to the 618, no big deal. Once this finishes up, we just get an A, B, C. Say we stop shy of it and we start to take off. I would add my last third on the first pullback after it looks like we're getting an impulse. No big deal at all. But my stop is going to go at this low. Down here at our proposed end of our wave 2. So that'll be my trade setup. Again, looking for close to $3. These are the fib extensions of the wave. I'll put those in green. Go back to the hourly. So those are the extensions I'm expecting to hit, most likely on log scale once we start to go. It makes more sense on the daily count. So the trade setup will look like this. Somewhere around the 50, I'll get that. Stop at this low. And I'll be targeting between the 200% and the 2.236. They're at 337.2. So it'll be a nice 8-to-1 trade on the low end, about a 7-to-1 trade. So that's what we're looking for, guys. Again, not financial advice, just what I'm doing. And if we fail, remember that alternate where this is a, this is a 3, 3, 5, and then we look for 5 wave down and then more upside. So if we fail at this level, get stopped out, I'll be looking for buys down at this low here to the upside. All right, guys, that's my entry. Thanks for watching. Remember, not financial advice, just what I'm doing. But if you were in the trade, I got out. Your decision what you want to do. If you prefer to just sit in it, what I would suggest if you're saying, I don't want to trade in and out, just put your stop to that low. If you got in this area a while ago, it'll be well in profit at this point, and you can just move your stop to there. I prefer to get as much position size as I can. That's why I took profit right here, literally half an hour ago, and looking to re-enter down here, stop at this low. Just gives me more position size, so I should make more on the trade long term. All right, guys, thanks for watching.